Now, taking this further into the conversation that I would like to have with all you panelists, I would like to start understand from Shahbaz, in terms of continuing with the lockdown. Do you see these non-traditional support channels like WhatsApp, FB Messenger, the kind of impact, or did you use these to kind of reach out to your customers? And can you just share some examples of how this helped your business?
Thank you, Sanjay, once again. Obviously, one of the avenues of customer engagement which proved to be very successful for us during the COVID was WhatsApp Business, FB Messenger, and Instagram Chat. So, COVID, we all were at home, offices were shut, stores were shut. So what do? So we just pulled up a few people and say around 6-7 of us, strategized in a week's time and went on WhatsApp Business, FB Messenger, and Instagram Chat. So how did we promote? So we created digital catalogs through WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook, and we got an extremely good response. People are sitting at home. We were reaching them through the digital channels on Facebook Shop, on WhatsApp, and on Insta Shop. Yeah, and we also linked our digital catalogs on Instagram and Facebook Shop. But in Saudi Arabia, this we did it in the non-Saudi market. Saudi Arabia, due to the sheer size of our customer base, we launched our e-com site. Obviously, we took it step by step, and we reached our customers to the e-com channel in the Saudi Arabia, looking at the geography and the spread and the reach that we have in Saudi. We did embark on the digital e-com site just for Saudi Arabia. But rest of Saudi, we went on the other platforms. Well, how this helped our business, and it reinforced the brand identity as a business that goes the extra mile for the customers, because customers saw they were stuck in the house. We could not open the stores and we were reaching them. So it told the customer that we were innovative, we are thinking on our feet, and we were agile to adapt to the market and the changing of the customer behavior, right? And we also launched free home delivery. So we gave few extra benefits where, we were delivering free of cost. We were also, giving personalized styling to the people that we had trained in the store, and doing the WhatsApp shopping. It was a little bit more tedious, but customers enjoyed it and gave us some really great feedback. And nevertheless, our 15 million loyal customers that we have, so we have a very robust loyalty program. They have expected this level of engagement from us, and we are really proud and humbled. We could satisfy them during this COVID period, and it really helped. A win-win for both of them. For us and for the customers. Sanjay.
Thanks, Shahbaz. Thanks for those inputs. I would now like to get a view from Tawfiq. How did this affect your brand and basically Brandfulness? And can you just share some views on that as well, Tawfiq?
Sorry, I didn't get the question. What's the question? What affected?
So basically all these non-traditional channels that we're talking about, right? WhatsApp, Apple for Business. So did you incorporate these in your reach out to customers? If yes, how did this help Brandfulness?
To be very frank with you, we really counted more on our online platform to communicate with our customers, in addition to the interaction that we have with our loyal customers. We had no shift in terms of utilizing Messenger or as Shahbaz did. We had different view in terms of that.
Sure. Ashutosh or anybody else who want to take a look at this?
Sanjay, I think so I just wait for the plane to pass. I sit near the airport, so sometimes you see the planes going on top of my head.
We can hear you loud and clear. Go on.
Okay. So in terms of using the WhatsApp and the FB messengers, I think what difference it brought it was you can localize your communication. So in the pre-COVID era, I think all of us used to print our catalogs or leaflets or new launch promos and whatever they are. So the moment they went digital, we could customize it. We could segment the communication to the kind of customer that we were talking to. We could localize the communication to the stores that were there. So let's say a store in Dubai, in Marina works very differently from a store in Dera or Bar Dubai. So now I can easily customize my communication to those customers. So during the COVID period, we did use WhatsApp extensively as a marketing tool, and we continue to do so. And in fact, we have completely stopped printing of our promotional leaflets and moved them entirely digital.
Sure, Akshay, sure. I think these are few of the good use cases that even we as a brand, right, Freshworks, also seeing with a lot of our customers, where WhatsApp is definitely being used as a way to communicate. Where, as you rightly said, the most, I think the obvious use case that we have is how can we digitize all the physical assets that we have and make it available to our customers, and basically give them an option to kind of go for this contactless transaction with the brand. And along with this, there are a lot of other use cases that we're also seeing, which is how WhatsApp and other communication channels are being used even for sales, right? Where the whole conversation happens on these messaging channels, and how the entire transaction is basically closed over these communication channels. So that's something which we're definitely seeing. And yeah, I'm happy to hear that this is something which is already being uh, implemented and already being used at these brands we're talking about. So yeah, great on that. Now, quickly moving on to Ridesh, from Pan Emirates. I just want to kind of get your view, Ridesh, on what are some of the tools and technologies that you have seen has helped you navigate through this pandemic, and are there any specific ones that you're thinking of planning of implementing in 2021?
Uh, Definitely. I think, as I said, we all are trying to move along with the pace of time and what is the need of the hour today. So because of situation of COVID, but before COVID, in fact, Pan Emirates had changed the marketing strategy after I came on board. Before that, there was a lot of conventional media which was being used for marketing. But soon after my joining, there was a complete shift in digital market towards the digital marketing, and then there was a comprehensive approach towards making the marketing strategies around digital marketing, and then giving better experience to customer. As I said, from brick and mortar to click and mortar. This was, in fact, before COVID, we had done that. So the extensive use of digital platforms, if you ask me, we've been very much aggressive in having a great penetration in digital sphere, uh, be it a Google search, or if you're talking about Google Shop, be it Facebook and Insta shops. We have been doing a lot of advertisements there. We've been using our social media platform for increasing the engagement. So there have been various multiple level strategies and ideas that we have put in place, where we had done a lot of videos showcasing our products and then clear features. Today's time, when the pandemic hit, actually what you were trying to do, the brands were trying to help customers understand their offers and products in a better way. And there is no other way but to educate them with a very good video content. And this is what I have been developing, and we've been working really hard around that. The catalogs, digital catalogs, which we are promoting, it is not from today, but then it is from past 2 years. We've been doing that. So there have been the whole shift of marketing focus from the conventional media to completely on digital media. So this has been something which is the in the forefront. It is the main focus of and the center stage of our strategy. Digitally, we are very much aggressive. There are a lot of various platforms that we look into. There is to give a multiple approach, and you have you reach out to customer from different touch points, I would say, in their day. So there is a full day that a customer spends, and then which are the ways that you are reaching out. Earlier, we used to read in the books, and during our MBA, we read that how are you reaching out to your customer during their day, when they are in the home, when they're watching on TV, when they are on road, are they hearing you? So the same thing applies here, actually, that when they are on a certain platform, how are you reaching them out, and what kind of content you are showing them? Not just the product and price, but then you speak about your brand, you speak about your values, you speak about what you can offer and what more you can bring in. Because if you are going for the price warfare, all brands are out there, your competitors, who will be definitely coming up to probably a better offering, but then how are you delivering a value proposition to them, which is giving you an advantage over them, and then customers are coming back to you. How are you engaging with them, which is converting them to a loyal customer? They are coming and buying repetitively. This is something that is very much important and critical for the business, and this is where the use of digital marketing and a lot of other tools are definitely playing a big role. Uh, Talk about augmented reality, where you are giving out 3D models to your products to customers, let them experience in the real sphere of their home how this particular product looks in their home and then real home setting, and let them buy after a very well formed decision. Let them take suggestion from their friends and families, and then finally take a decision about it, because it is a high involvement product. When we are trying and reaching out to our customer, we always feel what kind of involvement that customer would be having for this particular product, and that's where our strategy would be surrounding it. So if there is a low involvement to a particular product, the efforts of communicating and making them decide about it would be low. But if there is a high involvement, of course your penetration and your extensivity of reaching out and then communicating in a different way would be better. So your regular blogs, your ideas, you showcase them with the features. You do video conferencing. That is a new trend, though it is not happening with us at the moment, and soon definitely we should be trying out. But then sales people, this is one of the challenges which I actually saw questions also from the audience. They are asking that how we bring footfall to the store. So digitally, yes, it is, you are reaching out and helping out e-commerce, but then digitally you can help out your stores as well. You can do a lot of campaigns which can drive traffic to your store rather than just focusing on online. So conversion is not happening just through online, but then it can happen through stores also. You can do video conferencing. You can have your salespeople speak to customers like the way we are doing this conference. Probably customers can show their products through online, and probably they can buy with a very well-formed decision. They need a virtual assistant. Chatbots are very much in place, and they will be understanding the behavior of customer, doing the hyper personalization and reaching out to their specific need. If you're looking for a particular chair, that chair should be the one point of discussion rather than discussing any other product. So there is a hyper personalization. There is an understanding of behavior that these technological advancements can bring in, and you can actually serve them in a better way, and you can bring out a very seamless experience where customers feel that there is a confidence about the brand knows what they are selling, and they know me very well. Reaching out with your name, hi Sanjay, you were looking for this particular product, are you interested in that, or you probably we have another range of this, would be a very nice way of reaching you out, and then probably your engagement and involvement will be even more higher. There are many other ways like virtual reality, where you are transforming customers to another world and making them see the beauty of the product, and then finally make a realization and then buy from you. Converting them would be another way. I think many other brands are also doing. Retailers are today, they are giving you trials on their applications, how this particular outfit will be on you.
Yeah.
Or probably the cosmetic brands are giving you probably this lip shade, how it will look. I saw MAC also doing this recently, that ladies can try a particular lipstick. So these all are ways where you are giving a kind of experience to customer to give them confidence before they buy.
Sure.
And these technological advancements should be very much in play, and they will be more and more, I think. There is no stopping on that.
Sure. Yeah, Ritesh, I agree that. And thank you for kind of putting these points in fit. I think now, in the interest of time, I think I will just kind of take out last two, discuss some of the last two questions. And I think on this, Shabazz, I would like to get your inputs on, how do you see the direct correlation between enhanced customer engagement and revenue, especially because I think the whole digital transformation for Red Tag, I think it's safer to say that it started in 2020. So how do you see that whole transition happen, and how do you see that impact overall revenue in terms of the whole business? If you can kind of.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you, Sanjay. A robust customer journey plan must have two essential principles. So we created the journey basically. We said it must have two essential principles, which is simplicity and personalization. So what we did is, the time lag between discovery and purchase is a constant pain point for a customer. They want a good customer experience. It's a pain point. So we simplified the journey by taking in each and every step the customer goes through with their touch points with the brand. And we came out with around 50 touch points, right? We went back to those 50 touch points and said, how can we make it easier in brick and mortar and on the digital platforms? Yeah. And effectively map it with their customer emotions and motivations. And having said that, on the simplicity side, we also personalize. Like I said, we've got a pretty robust loyalty program. And even Hirdesh mentioned about personalization, hyper personalization, talking personally to the customers, looking at their behaviors. We've got shoppers who shop only for kids. How do you entice them to buy a footwear with the kids, for example, right? So you personalize the shopper's journey so that it becomes very easy to convert them from inspiration through what you show them in the stores and on the digital platform to acquisition so that they purchase with you. And hence it's a very constant work in progress. We have to continuously as a brand look at, the areas and the gaps and how do we keep improving time and again. And hence what we did is, and we got very good feedback. Recently we are a value brand, yeah, in fashion and home, but we launched a fashion stylist in each and every of our store. And we started expanding to 2 or 3. Now what she does is, basically, she's like a personal shopper. She guides the customer, looking at the complexion, size, and helps the customers to dress them up, to create a look. And we've got very positive response and extremely great feedback. And one thing that we learned is in 2020, post 2020, is that listening to our customers is very, very important. So at Red Tag, our customer engagement, which we had launched kind of 2 years back, we have around 10 big statements that we really talk to our customers. For example, anytime, anywhere exchange. We don't have any time limit. We tell the customer, listen, we trust you. You trust our brand. If it's our product, come and exchange with us. We don't keep 15-day, 20-day, 30-day. Come back and exchange the product. So these few, brand promises that we have, which is the personalized shopper, anytime, anywhere exchanges, free gift to customer when they come and purchase with us who are a loyal customer, so they have really helped us to engage with the customer, create more interaction. We also launched a customer care program where we are listening to the customers and their feedback is taken so seriously and actioned upon and responded in 24 hours. So for it to generate revenue, it's extremely important that you measure what you do. Generally what happens, you launch a lot of initiatives and you don't measure it. So I think our business at Red Tag, and we at Red Tag here, we just love numbers. We like to measure ourselves. We like to launch, adapt quickly, get to the market, get to the customer, but also measure ourselves and see, listen, is it working, not working? If it's working well, how do we enhance it further? And if it's not working, how do we kind of mend it and try to get the results? So there's a direct correlation. We keep measuring it. It does give you the incremental sale for sure. It does increase the frequency of the customers. We've also seen that any personalized shopper who's taken that service, their frequency has increased. Their basket value, the units per transaction has increased. Their average transaction value, like even what Ashutosh was saying, has increased. So it's a very clear direct benefit you can see. And then how do you expand and evolve from there? Well, so these are one of the brand promises. We have a few more which we have embarked on and trying to give that extra oomph and the reason why customers should come back to us, and we have to stay relevant for them. At the end of the day, customer makes the calls. They are we all know about the customer, so we want to stay relevant as a brand to the customer and give them a reason with these few differentiators that we've embarked on 2 years back, and it really helped us during the COVID, and that's how it is. Thank you.
Great, Shabazz. I think before I move on to the last question and get opinions from all of you, I would definitely like to touch upon one single point, which I think came out very prominently from your side, which is the whole piece of omni-channel, and you I think very strongly believe that it's not about sticking to one single channel. So if you can just quickly talk about what exactly are you doing at Red Tag on this omni-channel piece, right? If you can just quickly cover that.
Yeah, so like I said, we did embark on the customer engagement piece 2 years back, and we created differentiators with regards to the service aspect, because our main business is brick and mortar. When I spoke about omni-channel, I meant about how we quickly went on Facebook, how we quickly went on Insta, how we quickly went on Facebook Shop, Insta Shop, how we quickly went and launched the e-com in Saudi Arabia and hopefully launching everywhere else. These were the strategies that we embarked on and went omni-channel. So not only allowing the customers to shop with us only in our stores, but obviously reaching them out through our loyalty program, through our data analytics, reaching them out digitally and personalizing with them on the respective platforms and the different platforms that we have.
Great. Thanks, Shabazz. Now, I think we've come to the end of this whole discussion, and I would just like to get your final views on, I think all of you. What do you think the future of retail holds for, right? Especially when we talk about customer experience. And I think, Shabazz, just because we are with you, it would be great to have your views on this first.
I think the future of retail, my view is that the future is very, very positive. We like to look at the positive side. We have to, like I said, listen to the customer. The customer makes the call. Yeah, the customer pays our salaries. Customer is the king, queen, everything for us. Hence, we have to see what the customer wants, which is obviously he or she wants to shop digital. He or she wants to come to our stores as well. At the same time, want to browse on our digital platforms and possibly come and feel and buy. Brick and mortar will stay. Yeah, the share of e-com for sure will go up, has been going up for the last 5 years, and sure will go. Anybody who says, listen, e-com or digital, is not going to be the future. No, it is going to be the future, but it's not going to be the complete future. Brick and mortar in this part of the region, at least in the Middle East, I believe because of, for example, 70% business is Saudi Arabia. The people in Saudi Arabia love to go out, love to go to the malls, family, the play area, the entertainment. So they love to shop. Yeah. So I think e-com would penetrate, or digital transaction interactions would increase, but it would not be the whole chunk. Hence, I think you have to create differentiators, especially when we are in the value segment, and give the reason and stay relevant to the customers why they shop with us. So I think we've kind of survived, like how Tawfiq said, and it's all because of the customers. I think you need to stay connected, engaged, and give the differentiators to them why they should shop with you, because they've got a lot of choices and they make the call.
Right. Thanks, Shabazz. Tawfiq, what's your view on this?
The omni-channel, yes. And
I'm talking about what does the future of retail look like? Especially we talk about
the future. The future of retail is definitely, again, we repeat ourselves. It's digital, going digital. Today, the whole idea between, and this is a very important thing. First, you have to try to create the cross-channel. The cross-channel whereby you have your different channels into selling your product, which is today is the brick and mortar, in addition to the online, and how you move people from this channel to the other channel. And this is by creating the service of as has been mentioned before, you can buy something online, you can go drop it at the store, you can take an item from the store, you can call the people to come collect it from your house, you have a credit note, you get it from online, you can utilize it in the brick and mortar. This easiness, that creates things. Now, and then we go into the omni-channel, which will make the life of the retailer much easier in terms of, as Shahbaz was saying, in terms of looking into numbers and analyzing the numbers. Today, when you have a customer in your store, a loyal customer, and he has a bill, and you know exactly what are the items that has been bought by him, you can really target this guy at home and send him similar products that he likes. Yeah, you get me? This is here where the whole omni-channel plays its biggest part. And here you can do a lot. With cross-channel, you can increase traffic from this channel to the other channel. With the omni-channel, you can really study and analyze more the behavior of the customer and really try to give him more products that he likes, whereby he goes and start buying from it. So the future is definitely is artificial intelligence, which most of the investment should go there. You have to analyze the mentality of these people. Today artificial intelligence can put presidents in power and put them down. So for us, having this beautiful instrument, to reach out to the customer and know exactly what to sell and who to sell. I think this is a blessing from God.
Great, great. Those were some strong views, Tawfiq. And as I said, that I mean, with your points, it clearly comes out that how passionately you feel about your business. So thanks for that. Ashutosh, your final views on this before we move to the Q&A.
I think Sanjay on a retail panel asking the future of retail, you're going to just get a spot.
So what does the future of customer experience in retail looks like to you, right?
That's obviously it's the best industry to be in, and looking back for this one. Yeah. On a serious note, I think what has happened during this pandemic is that a lot of the things that we were doing earlier have been just fast tracked. So it was not like digitization was not the part of our strategy in 2015 or 2016 or even 2018, 19. It was always there. Localization, customization, customer behavior, customer experiences. So all these points were being there, I'm sure, in other businesses and definitely the panelist businesses that are today. What the pandemic has done is it's kind of accelerated that part. So, where digitization maybe was 5% of somebody's business earlier, that has now become 10% or 50%. If customer experience needed to be at 7 or 8 on a base of 10, that has become 9 now, because the customer is more demanding. So I think the basics are there. The basics have not gone away. The importance level of these basics has increased considerably in a short period of time, which has made us adjust to the new normal. And I'm sure in the next couple of months and in the months to come, we will again see the same levels of business and environment that we have been previously working on, and the businesses will continue to have a bright future.